Hey fellow caffeines, it's KortKulture here. Hope you're staying well caffeinated like I've been. We're gonna talk about a different product today, something I haven't reviewed. I have reviewed it in some photo reviews over on my Instagram account if you're checking that out. This is the first time we're gonna talk about it in a video. So this is a bit of a hint for what it is. You may have a rough idea if you're familiar with the product, with the brand. That's a good hint. You probably already know what I'm going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about gamersupps, specifically Kaho's Guilty Pleasures. So it's not the first time I've tried it, but so it's not really a surprise tasting for me, but we are going to be getting, a bit of a treat for everyone here with this. It's going to be an interesting review in that sense. First of all, I want to talk about gamersupps, the brand as a product. They've been around for a while. I don't remember exactly how long. I think it's been at least 4 or 5 years. So they're not exactly a newcomer, so to speak. They're pretty popular. They do have very specific branding, as you can see. This also, they like to coincide that. So their biggest thing is really the waifu cups. They do have creator cups now too, which are specific, like YouTubers, Twitch streamers, that sort of thing that they collaborate with. They do a specific drawing kind of based on, I guess, their persona or something that the creator wants to kind of associate with their branding. So those ones are pretty cool. I think the most popular ones by far, like those ones are great too, but the waifu cups, like the OG kind of gamersupps ones, have really kind of given them that brand cachet, so to speak. The drawings are usually pretty well done. For any anime people out there, or manga, ecchi is kind of what they're going for there. They're not really hiding that. I have no problem with that. It's not for everyone, I know that, but I'm a fan of how they're bold about it too. This was one of my favorite ones, the lifeguard one, and I decided to get them both because of that. The other thing that they're really focused on is, yes, the brand, the image is big for sure for them, but the product itself is great, and that's for a few reasons. So first of all, the price is good. It's a good value even up in Canada. You can get some good deals, right? There's creator discounts, there's some codes for, say for example, free shipping, that sort of thing that they have. Their sales are more focused maybe on like, free swag kind of thing, like extra merch right now during the Black Friday. When I'm recording this video, they have, like, for example, a free cup after $50 worth of purchases, which is pretty cool because I think they're usually about $20 for the cup. So that's pretty nice, especially if you like the shaker styles they have. But anyways, I do want to talk about the product itself a little bit here. So you can see on here, it's a supplement facts. What they focus on is their proprietary nootropic blend. So they don't actually break down the specifics, which I'm sure it varies depending on each product. They might have slight variances there. They have kind of said that the caffeine is usually around 100 milligrams per serving. Now, for some people that might sound low, but that's pretty simple to get around because a serving is 8 ounces. I'm a 16-ounce caffeine drink kind of guy, and that's coffee as well. Usually, well, maybe more for coffee. But with this, I always double up the servings. So even though it's saying here 100 servings, I get 50 servings out of it, which is still really excellent value because most you're seeing are about 30 to 40, and usually the price is higher. Now, on top of that, the nootropic blend does sound pretty good. When you do double it up, you're probably getting a little bit more of that focus too. A friend and other people I know do like that 8-ounce servings. I do like that option too. The odd time I do go down to 8 ounces. It really depends on what I'm feeling, right, and how much caffeine I'm looking for. So the other thing that's really, really important and does set them apart, there are some other brands that do this as well, but they have no maltodextrin. And maltodextrin, it doesn't bother me too much when there's a little bit here or there. in some of the other ones that I have, but I do find that it can lead to a little bit of a crash afterwards, which can affect some people more than others. I believe, I'm not a chem guy, a science guy specifically, but from what I recall reading, maltodextrin as well is a big component of spiking blood sugars, which can lead to the crash right there, right? Not keto friendly, not that sort of stuff either. I'm pretty sure if you're diabetic, you shouldn't be having maltodextrin. I could be wrong, and don't take that at face value. I would still research that some more to see if that's going to be a problem for you or not. But I like not having it because in essence it is pretty much a filler, right? They also use erythritol, which is, I can't think of any other energy drink brand that actually uses it. I think it does give a slightly different taste to it, but I do like that taste. It's almost like a candied flavor. I believe it is a little bit easier to digest for some people as well. There is a bit of sucralose and acesulfame K, which are both sweeteners to a degree as well, but erythritol is higher on the ingredient list. So overall, a good product in that sense. The other thing I would say is that the flavors overall tend to be of consistent quality. So I've had some samples before. I do have a couple of tubs, this one and also the interestingly named Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000. That's the Russian Badger collaboration. This one, of course, being a collaboration with Kaho. So that one is more of a strawberry lime. It's a good flavor too. I might do a review of it at some point. But anyway, I do find that even the flavors that are the lowest on my tier list is still a B. And I think it's only one flavor so far that I didn't give at least an A. I find overall it is a go-to brand in that sense. So let's talk about the tea, the Guil-Tea itself. Definitely inspired, like I said, by, well, of course, Kaho, but also that ecchi kind of sub-content of anime and manga. It is like the label itself is pretty interesting. Like, it's got her in kind of a cosplay setup, kind of like a Meiji era sort of samurai something. It's a colorful tub as well. I like the shape of the tubs. I've seen some complaints about the scoop situation. You do pull it out, like I already pre-mixed this, but you do pull it out. You just stick the back in. I made a meme about that. You flip it around and stick it in. It's not too bad to get back in there. It's pretty compact storage. The other nice thing too is because there's no maltodextrin here, I'm gonna pull this out. Look at how small this scoop is. So 2 of these, you're getting 16 ounces, full flavor, right? Whereas a lot of the time with other brands, you're getting a much bigger scoop, and a lot of that's just maltodextrin or other fillers, right? So let's talk about the drink itself. So I kind of pointed out the Waifu cup already, right? It is the lifeguard one. Like, it's a really cool cup itself, right? I like the see-through kind of elements to it, so it usually kind of adds a bit of color to the hair, to like clothing, that sort of thing, different features on the character. So let's give it a shot. So it looks like iced tea, it tastes like iced tea. The flavor is on point. You get that kind of like full feel of iced tea flavor. Like it's very prominent. It's a strong flavor. And then you have also that passion fruit. Like, it's a very nice sweetness. It's just right on the finish. It's a very drinkable drink. It's definitely a go-to for me. It's nice to be able to mix this up, have 200 milligrams of caffeine, boom, and then you're going. And then, if you want it a little bit later, you can also just do one scoop, right? And then 100 milligrams, so it's a little more than a can of pop, I guess. A bit more than a can of pop, but less than a cup of coffee, so, it might not wire you completely. I actually forgot to mention too, I might review this later as well. I do have their dragon fruit punch, non-caffeine, or sorry, zero caffeine, caffeine free. I can't remember exactly what they call it. That one is 120 servings, so you get about 16 ounce scoop servings out of it, and it tastes great. Basically it's the same formula without caffeine, but it's also another great product. I'll probably do another review on that too. But anyway, with this one here, I would definitely highly recommend this. This is at least a high A tier for me, if not an S tier. It's definitely one of my favorites of any brand altogether. It comes with the KortKulture recommendation, right? So I would definitely go ahead and try this one if you're not sure and you're going between a few different flavors. If you like iced tea, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this product. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more content like this, smash that like button and subscribe. And we'll be back with some more video reviews, some streaming clips as well. And make sure to check out my Twitch for that and Instagram for my photo reviews, where you can see some previews on some of these, and also some quick kind of reviews on ones that I may not end up video reviewing. But yeah, thanks again, guys. This is KortKulture signing off. Have a good one.